Hi, Rene Bastarache here with the American School of Hypnosis. Do you need to fall asleep fast? In this video, I'll show you how. You know, preparation is the key to a good night's sleep. Lots of people stay awake at night thinking about the things that they have to do tomorrow, what happened today, the problems, the daily dramas, and the list goes on. Here's a list of 6 things that you can do to prepare yourself to sleep and my favorite technique to get to sleep fast. So let's get started. Number 1 is to stop eating a couple hours before you go to sleep. This gives you time to digest your food, to eliminate having gas all night long and feeling uncomfortable. Number 2 is to try to keep away from sugars, coffee, salts, or high carb foods before going to bed. Sugar and carbs will just plain keep you up all night long. High salty food will make you thirsty, so you drink more, and guess what? What goes in must come out. And of course, the high carb foods, like I mentioned in number 1, will bloat you, it's harder to digest, and will make you uncomfortable all night. Number 3 is to take some time to unwind before going to bed each night. If you're watching television or working on your computer right up until bedtime, you haven't given yourself any time to unwind. So when you go to bed, you're going to be thinking about all the things that you have to do, all the things that you should have gotten rid of by now while you're lying down. So if you took an hour or two before going to bed to take the time to think about these things, you'll have thought about them, and when you go to bed, you'll be able to go to sleep. Number 4 is to take the time to create a to-do list. The great thing about a to-do list is normally when people go to bed, they start thinking about, oh, tomorrow I have to do this, I have to do that. Oh, I can't forget to call John. I got to pick up the kids, had a birthday cake at the bakery, all these different things you have to remember. So a lot of people will keep running them in their mind all night long so they don't forget them rather than getting to sleep. By creating a to-do list, you can write down all the busy things that you have to do tomorrow. You're taking your time, especially in this last hour or two that you're taking to relax and unwind. Write down whatever comes to mind, whatever's bothering you, that you have to do tomorrow, and now you can let go of them. Now, maybe you have things that you're thinking about that are, keeping your mind busy that aren't able to go on a to-do list. Maybe they're personal things, maybe problems and situations. In that case, you might want to start a journal or even a diary. These are for the more personal things that you can write down and let go of tonight. Once you've written them down, you know they're going to be there in the morning, so you can review your list in the morning or your journal or your to-do list, and that gives you the permission that you need to let yourself get to sleep fast. Number 5 is to prepare your room to go to sleep. A lot of people have, especially in this day of electronics, a lot of people have tons of electronics in their room. They have televisions, they have radios, they keep their cell phone by the bed. There's an alarm clock, there might be several clocks. I'm showing my age here, but there's lava lamps, fancy psychedelic things. Matter of fact, even we have one of those salt lamps. It's like a red salt lamp with a little light bulb inside, so it gives like reddish light, throughout the room. So there's a lot of different electronic things that people have in their bedroom. Get rid of those electronics in the bedroom. Now, don't throw them away, but put them outside of the room. It's actually been proven scientifically that having a lot of electronics around your head when you're going to sleep at night will not be conducive in helping you to get to sleep. So getting them outside of the room makes it a more comfortable, relaxing, let-go space to go to sleep at night. Number 6, this is actually one of the most important ones, is to change your mindset about sleeping. You need to change your mindset from I can't fall asleep or I have difficulty falling asleep to I fall asleep quickly and easily. The old fake it till you make it. Whatever you focus on, your subconscious mind will always give you. That's the basic law of attraction. Unfortunately, it works with positive or negative. So if you say to yourself, or you're focusing on, I fall asleep quickly, your subconscious mind is like a little genie and it says, make it so. But if you focus on, I have difficulty falling asleep, or I just can't fall asleep, your mind also says, make it so, because that's what you're focusing on. That's what you're attracting to you. So change your focus on, I can sleep easily and quickly. So those are the 6 helpmates, or 6 things you can do to help yourself or prepare yourself to go to sleep. And now, here's my favorite technique to be able to go to sleep quickly. Are you ready? Lots of people can't sleep because they don't know how to. They just try and they're going, sleep, sleep, or they're trying to focus on nothing and something pops into their head. Focusing on nothing is a lot harder than what you think. So I'm going to show you how to go to sleep by focusing on something. What do you have to focus on? I just told you to get rid of all the electronics in the room, right? So here's what you focus on. I'm going to have you focus on something that you always have with you. So no matter where you go, whether you're in a hotel, a friend's house, wherever, you can still focus on this because you have it with you. And that's your breathing. You always have your breathing to focus on. I remember a guru many years ago told me a form of meditation with your breathing. And he says the great thing about focusing on your breathing is you always have it with you. And when you don't have it with you anymore, you don't have to meditate. Okay. Kind of like off humor, but I always remember that. So your breathing is always with you. So here's how it works. I'm going to say it to you as if I was teaching it to you, okay? So this is going to help you to understand it. You could even close your eyes and do it with me right now if you like. Make sure you're at someplace where if you did fall asleep, okay, it's all right. Don't close your eyes and listen to this while you're driving or using any kind of dangerous equipment. But I'm going to do it this way, so this way you can understand it and you can do it for yourself when you go to bed tonight. Okay, so in a moment, I'm going to have you count your breaths backwards from 100 down to 1. Now here's how I want you to do it. I'm going to have you focus on your breathing in a normal, regular breathing way. You don't have to breathe really slow or breathe fast. Just breathe normally in a relaxed way and comfortable. And as you take a breath, concentrate and notice your breathing. Normally you would inhale and then you exhale. And then there's a split second where your breathing stops and then you inhale for the next one. So at that second where your breathing just stops, I want you to count to yourself 100. Then you take your next breath and you exhale 99. And then you take your next one. So that's how it's going to go. I'm going to have you count each breath starting from 100 going all the way down to 1. But once you begin, okay, doing this, you're going to count quietly, just in your mind. I don't want you to count out loud because if you have a spouse sleeping next to you, then they're going to have troubles with insomnia, okay? So you're going to do this and count normally. And like I said, people don't even need to know you do it. Don't make your breathing loud, just normal, everyday breathing. So you're going to start going 100, 99, 98, 97 in your mind. And you're going to keep on doing that until it becomes inconvenient, uncomfortable. You just don't feel like doing it anymore. And as soon as you get to the point where you don't feel like doing it anymore, I want you to just let go and allow yourself to fall asleep. Yes, you don't have to complete the task. That's the important thing. You don't have to count all the way down to 1. Some people will stop counting maybe at 85, 80. Some of them will go down to 70 or 60. The majority of them will have let go because it is tiring to do that at night, and it gives you something to focus on where you can let everything else go, and you kind of have to let everything else go to concentrate on your numbers until you fall asleep. Now, if you lose your place, some people will go 85, 84. Where was I? If you lose your place, stop back at 100, okay, and then continue going. If it gets to the point where, you do get all the way down to zero, some people are task oriented and they have to finish a task, okay? That's not the point here, but if you're one of those and you do finish the task, then just realize when you finally get down to zero, or I should say one, because there's really no zero, when you get down to one, you're done the job, so just close your eyes and let yourself go to sleep. So that's the complete program. It's very simple, easy to do. Go ahead and give it a shot tonight. See how it works for you. Now, remember to keep in mind that one of the most important steps is to change your mindset. Believe and expect to go to sleep while you're doing it. The expectation, the belief is so strong, and that alone can help you to get to sleep a lot faster. So pleasant dreams, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe below, and please share this with your friends, because you'd be surprised how many other people have difficulty sleeping or would like to sleep a lot quicker. Bye-bye now.